good? What's good? Just come to talk with you a little bit. Share some of my thoughts on what's going on in this world right now. To really talk about things that are said in prophecy and to see it today manifesting itself. I was looking at what's going on right now, and how we're becoming so sad as in humanity, all across the world, because of the direction that they're taking us is not godly, whether you believe in it or not. The direction that we're going in is not godly, and it's not going to help us. First, I like to thank God for waking us all up, giving us a chance to see another day, giving us a chance to study His Word, giving us a chance to get wisdom, giving us a chance to get some understanding along with that wisdom, and just revealing Himself to us even more and allowing us these opportunities that we have now. I want to talk about is the mind of the people and what was said about the mind. I haven't went and got into every little piece of it. I just want to touch on it. Because something got to happen to the mind in these last times coming around for us to become the people that we're becoming, to become as godless as we are becoming. Something got to happen to the mind. Something is changing us. Who are we listening to? Where is it going? Where is it taking us? And I see all these things fitting together like a puzzle, man. I know that for whatever is going to take place as far as the scripture concerned, it's going to take a change of the mind. It's going to take for people to become one-minded with this one world that they're creating. You got to become one with it. You're going to become godless like them. What they're creating, you're going to become if you eat that. You are what you eat. So, that's what I want to get into, the mind. What's getting us there, man? Like, these things that they're doing, the conditioning. Yeah, you got to see the conditioning that's happening. What I want to take from first is 2 Timothy, 3rd chapter, 1 through 9, I think, but I ain't got to read it all. It just says it starts off in the last days, and then he tells you all the things what's going to happen in the last days. How people was going to be, lovers of themselves. All these selfie people. Now, I'm just throwing that out there, Is it amazing that we all got these selfie cameras now in these days? Become lovers of themselves. Everybody's a boaster. No picking on people, not trying to pick on everybody, but it's just like from sports. One time we used to tell the guys that they were great. They became great because of what we told them. We thought that they were great, not because they said they was great, but because us as the people looked at it and said, man, he's a legend. He's a legend. He's great. Now these guys coming out saying that they're the greatest automatically without even being said. They don't have to say it. I mean, the people don't have to say it. We don't have to say it, or they automatically then crown themselves the greatest. Musicians. I look at musicians. It seems like the same thing happened in there. In the rap game, rap has always been competitive, but, the guys from the time before used to allow others to say that they was legends. Now, the people don't have to say that they're, don't have to tell you you're a legend. Now, you're automatically telling the person on your first song, I'm the best, I'm the greatest ever. and you're claiming that. You know, not saying that you can't have, that you can't be for sure about who you are, but it's a big difference in being proud, boaster. You know, so it's just like he's telling you about these things in the last days. You know what's going to happen. Not having natural affection. Talk about high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than God, and all these things in there. But then he gets down there and he talks about the people having a corrupt mind, reprobate concerning the faith. And that's where I want to stop at. Having a corrupt mind, man. In the Strong's, he said deprived. That mind is. And you look that up. When I looked it up in the Strong's, it was mean it's corrupt, is destroyed. He said the mind of the people in the last days was going to be destroyed. Now you can't see how easy it is for them to come in here and poke you. You know, with this data, even with data that tells you otherwise, you don't care because you've been already conditioned. You know, what happened to your mind? What happened to a man's mind when he's not a man no more? He sits back now because he done learned that the system will take care of his kids for him. See, that's destroying a man's mind. He's deprived. He has learned now to be part of that same system that's killing us. But they did say these things were going to take place. So what we're seeing today, all these council cultures and all this stuff, this is the mind that's been deprived. We became the mob. We can't think for ourselves. We can't think without the crowd no more. We can't move without the crowd no more. What kind of people are you if you can no longer think and reason for yourself? What kind of people are you? That means you're not looking like that was created you. You're becoming something else. The mind, y'all. You know, we always used to hear the stories about the one world government, new world order and all this, but, you know, just to get us to this prophecy here of the perilous times, the mind has to change. To get us to the point where we do see these things in the end, the mind is going to change. To get to the mark, the mind is got to change. That people are going to become this, what we're seeing right now. You know, they only had to think about it. All you got to do is put it on TV and let TV tell you right now. And they're going to do it. They follow that. They not even going to reason for themselves and say, ho, no. Man, I looked at it on TV. It was there. It's right. No more reason. TV said it was right. Government said it was right. It's right. So that's a destroyed mind. That's what it says. What's going to happen? You got to get people with destroyed mind. This in the Christians and all of them now. Christians are becoming this way. So, you know, that's what I'm here to say, man. I'm just talking about the mind, man. Look at you. Look at yourself in the mirror. Are you really you now? Or have you become something that is like the scripture said? You looked in the mirror and forgot what you look like. You aren't what you were, what you were created to be. Who bewitched you? The system, man, in these last days, it's not for you. It's to turn you on your brothers and sisters now. You mad because this person won't go do this. This person won't go do that. Look at y'all minds. Y'all minds so bad that when somebody come up, and it could be myself, but when somebody come up and find true information, and when they don't like the information, them in the system don't like the information. So what they do is they come to discredit the person. When they couldn't discredit the persons all the way down, they come to take and pull up things on them to destroy them with council culture. Are you going to be that ignorant to allow council culture to do that to everybody because of truth. You got to say to yourself, oh, despite whether this person is a racist, despite whether this person did some things back in their past, despite whether they was a prostitute or whatever, are they right now with what they're saying? And you're not doing that. You just automatically jump the bandwagon and say, well, cancel culture's counseling them, so we're counseling everything too. Y'all not reasoning for yourselves, man. You became that prophecy now. So, for all y'all who don't like the Bible's true as a mug because you're proving it. You're becoming that same thing. And for those who do like the Bible, who do know the Bible, who do know the Lord, you better dig in deeper and keep reaching. Because where they're taking us right now is into the last days. And it's a sad place. It's perilous times. Get your mind back right, man. You're not thinking for me. I think for me. TVs and stuff ain't persuading me to do what I'm going to do and say what I'm going to say. So a lot of people that's against the grain out here with truth. And they're holding that lane despite all you millions who want to go the wrong other direction based off of the media. Don't be that ignorant, man. Think for yourself first. Don't become that deprived mind that the scripture told us that we were going to have in the last days. I get with y'all, man. Peace.